Hey, first grade readers, great to see you again. I am so impressed with all the amazing work that you're doing. How are you feeling about this reading unit, readers? Are you enjoying the nonfiction books now? Yeah, it's something different, right? And although some of them can be really challenging, text level reading wise, so you really have to use those tools for solving hard words, they can be really fun because you can learn new and interesting facts. In fact, you're just like fact collectors, storing all this information you're learning inside your brains. Well, today, readers, I want to show you a tool that can help you really carry the information that you're learning in your books from page to page. It's quite different than fiction books we read when you're thinking about the characters in a fictional story and what's happening at the beginning, in the middle, and the end, how the characters' feelings change throughout the book, and how they solve the problem that's usually presented to them. Well, now in nonfiction texts, especially in your more challenging books, it's going to take a lot of tools in order for you to really carry the information that the author's teaching you from page to page, especially when there's a lot of different text structures included in these books. So today in the learning plans, you'll see that I have included, I have it right here too, kind of these mini charts or these mini bookmarks that you can really cut up to use as bookmarks so that you have one for each book, or you can really use this whole sheet for some of the books that you're reading because there are different sections in your nonfiction books that you'll want to make sure you're recording information in order to be able to understand it and also share that information you learn with somebody else. If we were in school, you'd be sharing it with your reading partners and your book club members. But since we're not, for now, we'll ask you to do a lot of that thinking after you're done reading with somebody at home. Or, you know, what you can also do is jot down your notes as you're reading and share these with your teacher after you're done. So I want to do this kind of work, readers, with a new book today. And again, today, I just really want to teach you that readers don't just read each page or section of the book separately. A reader of nonfiction gathers the information across an entire book, thinking, how does this page fit with the one before it? Or other times you're going to want to press pause, section by section, thinking, how does this part fit with the one before? Or what are both these parts talking about? And again, this bookmark tool can help you do that thinking. So I chose this book to start to look at today. We won't have time to get through this whole nonfiction text, and that's okay, readers. Some of these books really have a lot of information, and you're going to be able to do a lot of thinking even just within one text. So it's not so much the quantity of what you're reading in terms of how many books, but the quality of the thinking that you're doing in the time that you have your books in front of you, whether it's a book in hand or on Storia. So I'm just going to grab my pencil so that I can jot some notes down as we look at this book, Deadliest Animals, together. I know you can probably see that there's a lion on the cover here, but if the title is Deadliest Animals, do you think it's just going to, do you think it's just going to be about lions? No, I don't think so either. And in fact, that's confirmed by looking at the table of contents here. Deadliest surprises, mighty hunters, big and brutal, scary snakes, ferocious fish, 10 cool things about deadly animals. No bones about it, small but deadly, deadliest of all. And this book also has a glossary and an index. So here you can kind of see questions and answers, just like we know that's a common text structure, and some lions here. Again, another question, which is helping you answer. And here it looks like there's categories. So we're really going to want to be thinking, how are we going to use these different sections to learn? Mighty hunters, again, it's a different kind of animal here. So using tools like Stop and Jots or the bookmark will really help you learn. Saltwater crocodiles, we're just taking a quick tour through the book. Hippopotamuses, elephants, ooh, buffaloes, ooh, scary snakes. More about snakes, fish. So it kind of follows the whole table of contents, but here's a list, a different kind of text feature from Nonfiction. Comparing, more pictures, ooh, information about fraud. Oh, ooh, yikes. I don't know if I'm gonna want to see this part. Weird but true, I have to read it right now. Bee bearding is the practice of attracting bees to the human body by hanging the queen from the chin. Oh boy. I'm sorry, I know you can hear my dog in the background. Gunky. Someone's coming home. And spiders. Blech. I don't know if this was the best choice to pick. Sorry for my reactions here. Okay, so Deadliest Animals. Again, we're going to think about who or what this is about, what is happening, when or where is this book taking place, why is this happening, why is it important, and how does it all work together. Deadly surprises. Huge teeth, check. Razor sharp claws, check. Fast and fierce, check. The African lion has all the features you'd expect to find in one of the world's deadliest animals. These powerful predators are skillful stalkers that usually hunt together in groups called prides and can take down prey 10 times their size. That's why people often call lions the king of the jungles. But are lions the deadliest animals of all? Not quite. Ooh, okay. I'm going to pause there, readers, because readers hang on to key details, right? So even in this beginning part, we know who or what this book is mostly about. Deadly animals. And I'm going to kind of put a little star with a question. Is it lions? What is happening? As we read on, we're definitely going to read more to answer this question. But we know what's happening. They're making comparisons to teach us about these animals. When or where is this taking place? I'm going to kind of write down different places, because for now we haven't really learned too much about where, but I'm thinking we're going to learn, because we took that tour, different places like Africa. Why is this happening and why is this important? Well, readers, today as you go off, you're going to answer that questions in the book you're reading. And next time we meet, we're going to do some more thinking around this. How does this work? Something to think about, especially with the different topics you'll have in front of you today. Readers, remember that you don't just want to be reading the book cover to cover without thinking about the facts you're learning. And you really want to start noticing how it all ties together in just the one book and the one topic. I hope you enjoy the books you're reading today, readers. Stick with it. You're doing a great job. I'm so proud of you. Mr. Moskowitz is proud of you, and Mrs. Nelson is proud of you, and Mrs. Reardon. Keep up the great work, readers. Bye.